At this very moment, the world's largest rainforest and collection of biodiversity is being destroyed. Deforestation of the Amazon has risen to a rate of 92% since the inauguration of current Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro in 2019. In just over the past 50 years, a total of 17% of the Amazonian rainforest has been destroyed. As this monument of nature is being cut down, loggers and farmers backed by governments and wealthy tycoons speed the Amazon towards a tipping point where the damage being done will no longer be reversible. The long-term benefits of standing trees are being shirked aside for the short-term gain accrued by this deforestation effort. Expansion, greed, and power drive the machine of capitalism that has put this rainforest on the fast track to devastation and the world at risk of climate catastrophe. To understand this silent arboreal genocide, we must first understand what exactly is being destroyed. The Amazon is a tropical rainforest that is situated in the drainage basin of the Amazon River and its tributaries. It covers an area of approximately 2.3 million square miles and comprises nearly 40% of Brazil's total area. That means it's larger than Europe and covers close to an area of 87% of the continental United States. But aside from trees, what else could possibly fill such an outrageously enormous space of the earth? Living creatures. Animals of all shapes, sizes, colors, and kinds. Biodiversity within the Amazon is one of its greatest assets. The rainforest is host to more than 3 million species and over 2,500 tree species. To get your head around that number, that means the Amazon rainforest alone contains the genuses of 1/3 of all tropical trees that exist on Earth. It'd be an understatement to say this forest is important. The next question many could have is how could such a massive natural creation ever be destroyed, much less have a dent put in its 2.3 million square miles? Well, Presidente Bolsonaro might have some insight for us. Brazil holds some 60% of the Amazonian basin within her borders, and before 1970, around 4.1 million square kilometers of that was forest cover. In 2021, that number dropped by nearly 1 million, as the forest cover now sits at 3.2 million square kilometers. In such a short span of time, the ever-hungering need for expansion, oppressive cattle farming, and destructive soy farming has led to an unfathomable deforestation of the world's most important rainforest. Settlers and colonists have flocked to the forest, utilizing slash-and-burn techniques to clear away large swaths of the Amazon. In August, the typical burning season of the Amazon, farmers have begun using this rare period of dryness to set the forest ablaze, all to create fertile cropland. However, in 2019, satellite images showed over 46,000 fires burning the Amazon to a crisp, with an increase of 111% from the previous year. But who could allow for such devastation to plague the Amazon? Surely the Brazilian government would take some drastic measures to ensure the protection of her sacred land. Well, as fate would have it, you'd be wrong. Our good friend Presidente Bolsonaro has done nothing but perpetuate this destruction. The list of Bolsonaro's environmental crimes is long. He fired 21 of the 27 state heads of IBAMA, the Brazilian Institute of the Environment and Renewable Natural Resources, who are, unsurprisingly, against deforestation of the Amazon and implement laws against deforestation when the government won't. Bolsonaro then created a new body to pardon environmental fines, has gutted countless protections, intervened in IBAMA's operations against loggers, and sanctioned the invading of tribal lands and national parks on a scale never seen before. But who is to be surprised with the actions of Bolsonaro when he promised on the campaign trail in 2018 that not one, quote, square centimeter of indigenous land would be designated if he became president? As for this present moment, it would seem he's sticking to his guns.
Doenças, comorbidades, mas onde vai parar?
So what happens if Bolsonaro, greedy tycoons, and the settlers and loggers at Ground Zero win? Well, in 2 words, climate catastrophe. The sad irony around those who benefit directly from this deforestation, namely the settlers establishing towns on the edges of the receding forest line, is that they will feel the repercussions first. As rainfall decreases, farmlands will dry up and drought will spread. As river levels lower, the fishing industry, boat transport, and hydroelectric power generation will all be severely impacted. If this rate of destruction is maintained, the quote-unquote economic heart that Bolsonaro wants to purge will be obliterated, and the economy of the Amazon will meet its end. As more trees are cut down, carbon dioxide will be released into the atmosphere, and these greenhouse gases will continue to warm the planet. The Earth's temperature will rise to extraordinarily dangerous heights, and 3 generations from now, there may not be an Amazon anymore. But
hope remains while the company is true.
the Amazon Sustainable Landscapes Group is heading a project to restore in the next 6 years an area of almost 30,000 hectares, which corresponds to an estimated 73 million trees. France and Ireland have threatened to end the European Union's trade deal with the South American trading bloc unless Brazil resolves this quote-unquote international crisis. The sun has not set on the Amazon just yet, and the future might hold a promising outcome for the Earth's most magnificent rainforest.